Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Now in today's video, we're going to be going over an interesting degen box strategy which Root2FI shared over a tweet. So interesting strategy. Now it's going to be a pretty long video because we're going to be discussing, the whole thing. It's a pretty long thread here. So guys, if you are interested in this strategy, make sure you smash the like, subscribe down below if you are new, and turn the notifications on. Also, if you guys haven't already, go ahead and enter the giveaway that's going ahead on Twitter. Currently giving away a lifetime free access spot in my premium Discord server, which is launching very soon, which is going to have a monthly price attached to it. So if you guys want to get in without paying, the only way to do that is through this giveaway. So guys, it's a pinned tweet on my Twitter at JPKDefi. There's a link down below, and you guys can enter that. Also, if you guys are looking for some free money, who isn't? Then there is a link down below to the new to Celsius. If you use my referral link down below, you'll get free $50 for depositing some Bitcoin, and it's as simple as that. So guys, without any further ado, let's jump into it. So the AUST to MIM degen strategy is ready. You can get 20% APY and Anchor Protocol on your UST, but since you're a real degen, you want more. Don't fear, add-on. We will show you how to get 100% plus APY, a step-by-step thread. Morning, you may end up filthy rich. Thread. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, then read my big thread about the concept first. By the way, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. All my own research and findings, and yeah, for entertainment purposes. So if you have no idea what I'm talking about, then read my big thread about the concept first. You have to understand that using this strategy, leverage is an increased risk. Therefore, read this first. What do you need? MetaMask UST. And as of now, we have to use the ETH network. I know what you're thinking, insane gas fees, right? Yeah, they are, but there will be many transactions, I promise. Let's look at how you can get UST into your MetaMask. Continue. 2. Let's use 10K as an example. What if I told you what I like to do is to use 1inch for swapping? Connect your MetaMask, swap your preferred currency, e.g. USDT, receive UST, which will be wrapped. Let's ignore the gas fees for now. I'll come back to it. If you have UST in your MetaMask now, don't worry about the tweet below. And number 5, for Terra people, if you already have a Terra Station wallet and use Anchor Protocol as a daily routine, you probably already have UST, but we need to bridge it to the Ethereum network. Continued. Go to bridge.terra.money. Enter the amount of UST you want to send to ETH network, then enter your MetaMask address. Warning, always send small amounts the first time you do this. One error and your money will be lost. That is very important to test it out with like $1 or a small amount. Maybe not $1 because Ethereum gas fees are high, but I would always test it out before you do your main bag, because yeah, if you do it wrongly or you mess it up, then you could lose your money. Okay, confirm and pay Terra gas fee, which is low. You should have your UST in your MetaMask right now, and we're ready to try the strategy. Connect your MetaMask wallet. You should see the page below. Scroll down until you find UST. See the next tweet. When you find UST, you click on it and you will come to this screen. This is the cauldron where the magic happens. Here you will be able to deposit your UST in order to borrow MIM and loop your position up to 10x. Let's say you have 10K you want to deposit. If you choose a liquidation level of 90%, then you'll be able to borrow 8,862 MIM. It should be 9,000 MIM, but I guess this is just a security mechanism. Anyway, you will now receive 16.5 APY on your 10,000 plus your 8,862 MIM. Effective APY so far is $31.1%, but we're far from done. Let me show you the degen way with 10x looping. So we still have our 10K, we've borrowed 90%, then press the button to change leverage and you'll be able to choose the number of loops. Here I'll show you 10x loops, which will give you 112% APY. Why 112%? You promised 160. Continued. 112 is because we have borrowed 10K to borrow 57,437 MIM, which is 10x loop. We get 16.5% interest rate on 67.5K. 67.4K. 67.4 times 1.165% equals $78,500, which means we've earned 11,000.1K from our $10,000 position. 10K times 112% equals $11,200. Why not the 160%? When we first heard about this strategy, we thought that we would get our initial 19.5% that Anchor Protocol gives you and 8x loop 156%. But because of the mechanism that MIM spell does see pick by bridging ETH to Terra, then into Anchor Protocol, and so this is the image that he's talking about here, which is pretty cool. So this is pretty much the degen box strategy there. Back to ETH, 15% of the UST deposit will be stored in the degen box. 19.5% times 1 minus 0.515 equals 16.5% APY without looping. If we use the max liquidation price of 90% and loop 16.5% 10 times, we get 112% APY. I hope this is more clear now. Let's talk about fees. We are the ETH network. We are the ETH network, and the gas fees are crazy right now. But in order to do this strategy, you only need to do 2 ETH transactions. When you convert e.g. USDT to UST on a 1-inch, when you do the degen box strategy, remember everything I've described with the. Now you don't have to use 1-inch. If you guys are following this thread, then you may as well use 1-inch, right? Because it's all detailed for you. 14, borrowing of MIM and looping 10x. You do everything in one step. Now that's some magic from the Abracadabra team. If you come from Terra, you only need 1 ETH transaction. Obviously, if you want to repay your MIM or exit the strategy, you need to do an ETH transaction as well. About the liquidation price, I recommend you play around with the numbers in degen box, use different liquidation levels, choose different X of loopings, and go with what you're comfortable with. Personally, I go for 5x looping, which gives 76% APY and a 87-cent liquidation price. This means that MIM can't go below 87 cents. Approximately once per week, you will get your yield from this strategy deposited into your collateral. Week 0, you have 10K. Week 1, you have 10.1K. Week 52, you have $21,000. The numbers seem small, 10K, but you're a degen. I'm guessing you're only going to play with this. You're only doing this to play with 10K. I think you're better off trying time. You're a degen, and I guess if you're only going to do this play with 10K, I think you're better off trying time, which obviously gives you 74,000% APY right now, which is high risk, obviously, but you get my point. Anyway, why is it great that your UST collateral is increasing? Because it allows you to borrow more MIM, and with more MIM, you can maximize your strategy even more by increasing your position, or you could just lay back and chill, because as your collateral increases, your liquidation price level goes down. This is logic, right? The more collateral, the less risk. So if you don't borrow more, the strategy gets safer. What does it cost to borrow MIM? The price is 2% APY, which is basically nothing, and there's a 0.5% fee for borrowing MIM. Right now, the demand for MIM is so high that it's actually not possible to borrow that much MIM. Only 10.3K MIM is available right now. 20 million MIM was borrowed after 10 minutes yesterday. That is insane. Follow MIM replenishes to get the latest update on when more is available. Risks, liquidation, smart contract risk, MIM as a stablecoin, UST as a stablecoin. I believe this strategy is a huge step in the right direction of what's possible with DeFi. If you understood everything, you're one of the very few in the world. I believe we're early and that we have an advantage. We will get wealthy and we don't need Wall Street. That was everything. I hope you learned something new. Follow me at Root2Fi and more DeFi hacks. I also have a newsletter where I write about DeFi, crypto, and financial freedom. It's free if you enjoyed this thread, blah, 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 good stuff. So, very, very degen strategy here. I know a lot of you guys know about it. I just want to mention that if you're going to try out this strategy, you know, that I would go into this thing with a lot more than probably 10K. I'm not a financial advisor, it's not financial advice, but it's probably not worth it with $10,000, right? It's probably going to be worth it for, I don't know, about 6 figures or something like that, in my opinion, because of fees and whatnot. So, or maybe about 50K would be a good level. So, you know, it's up to you guys. To be honest, it's a fantastic strategy depending on your back size and how much you have. But just like Root2Fi said, if you have like 10K, you're probably best trying something else out, like such as Wonderland Time, such as some of the other Tomb Forks, or whatever, which you can actually see one up here right now. I'm looking at. But that's really it for the video, guys. Pretty interesting strategy. Let me know down below if you're in the degen box strategy. What I'll do is I'll leave a link to this down below in the description, and yeah, we can, you know, you guys can go ahead and have a read over this in your own time. If you want to learn more about the strategy or want to get involved, then I'll leave a link to the thread down below, and you guys can go ahead and have a look at that. But really, that's going to be it for the video. A pretty quick one here, just explaining this insane 160% APY stablecoin strategy, which could be pretty good. You know, the possibilities of DeFi is insane. and you know, I'm just sharing my passive income. I'm not currently in this. I'm not in Anchor Protocol at all. To be honest, I'm thinking of putting in some money into Anchor and just earning that 20% per year. Pretty safe, pretty stable. But guys, one more thing before we end the video, I am currently doing a pretty big giveaway over on Twitter. Currently giving away a free lifetime access spot in my premium Discord server, which is launching in a couple of days. So go ahead and enter that giveaway if you're interested. This would be worth thousands of dollars long term because of that monthly price attached to it. So there's a few steps you guys have to do to go ahead and enter this. But guys, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. Have a good day. Let me know down below what you think of the thread, and I will see you on my next video. Peace.